get it right through the, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin just about set for a start. We are underway from Cleveland. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 88 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. There's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And it's taken in at the 9. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Throwing, Cook. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
The 22-yard line. Go street. 60 Eagle.
Now Cook. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. End zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now we get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Operating from the gun, Alexander. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
On first down, Covington. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Patterson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
Up the middle they go. It's Sanchez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Operating from the gun, Alexander. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Alexander. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Cook. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Browns had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, will be just fine.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They run the counter. Covington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Right back to him on first down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Back to throw. Alexander. And he will slide into a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run on first down. Covington. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and 3. Hits him in stride. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun, Cook. That one out wide and intercepted. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Let's start on the ground here on first down. He's still on his feet. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. But coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Covington. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
From the gun on third down, Alexander. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of first. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, of that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Great effort there. 77 yards. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to pump the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Call it a gain of a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just...
Oh, he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 for 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
First and 10 at the 13.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Browns! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Alexander. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at about the 14. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come after this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagle. Red alert. Go.
Looking to throw. Cook. This complete to Langford. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Browns continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Alexander. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barry. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. On first down, Covington. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 9 now. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And it's third down.
On third down, Covington. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. The Browns drive about to get started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, 79, 70 range, 70 range.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
He's checking crack. Check. Panther left, 18, Pioneer. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
It's fourth down.
19, 7 Pirates.
On fourth down, Patterson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Alexander. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man, complete. That's Barry. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
It's caught. Here's Langford. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.